Hey YouTube, this is Dragon Master Knight from the Legion coming at you with my Draw Power Dragon deck. I took this deck down to a regionals and made 4 and 3. I don't run it anymore because it just has way too much synergy to modify in this new format, and it's really not too terribly great, but it's an interesting deck nonetheless. So here goes. Alright. For my monsters, first off, 3 of this guy, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Uber Deluxe Dragon, or as I like to call him, Dr. Red, because of his initials. Anyway, this guy is pretty much the backbone of any dragon deck. This is the card that makes dragon decks run. You need 3 of him. Next up, because I'm a Kaiba fan, 3 Blue Eyes, all from Duelist Pack Kaiba. He's just a 3,000 beat stick dragon that's really easy to get out if you've got Dr. Red. Next up, 3 L&Ds. L&D Dragon is amazing. With Totem Dragon in this deck, I can easily get him out and he shuts down your opponent pretty well. 1 Prime Material Dragon for protection. He's kind of like a portable My Body as a shield. 1 Kukimu Drago. I like this guy because he pretty much shuts down any of the top metas from yesterday. The light and dark base decks. Infernities have all kinds of fun with this guy. 2 Red Eyes Wyverns. This guy is used to get Dr. Red out from the graveyard. He's an 800 beat stick, so he's decent. 2 Masked Dragons, my fishers. They pull out my little guys, which would be my Totem Dragons. 2 Totem Dragon. I don't run a 3rd. I think 2 is enough. Totem Dragon is excellent. 3 Whitestone of Legend. Whitestone's a tuner, and he helps to pull Blue Eyes, but I don't really use him to synchro all that often, actually. I mainly use him because of Cards of Consonance. But anyway, Whitestone is a pretty good card. 1 Debris Dragon, a good dragon tuner. And 1 Exploder Dragon, who is one of my personal favorites. I sometimes call him the Kamikaze Dragon. And he basically gets rid of JD or Armor Master. Alright, those are my monsters. Now, magic cards. I have got 8 of my magic cards are draw power based. 3 trade-ins, because I run 3 Blue Eyes and 3 L&D, which are both 8 stars. 3 Cards of Consonance, basically trade-in, but for Whitestone. Yeah, I know running 3 with only 3 targets is kind of risky, and sometimes it ends up being dead, but I like having the draw power. 2 Super Rejuves, and these are quite nice, actually. I find that they don't really slow me down, and it's especially mean to draw a Super Rejuve during the end phase, because these are quick play. 1 Card Destruction, which is sort of draw power, I guess. This deck doesn't really bother if things are in the grave, so Card Destruction is nice. Future Fusion. This card is like Foolish Burial on crack, because I get to pitch any 5 dragons from my deck to my graveyard. So, Dr. Red, Wyvern, Prime, or Kukimu, whichever one I need. Pitch a Whitestone and get a Blue Eyes. Very nice. My staples, MST, Heavy Storm, and Brain Control. Traps. This deck has very little traps. 3 Reckless Greed, just to add draw power. And 2 Royal Decrees, because I don't run any other traps, and I want to stop my opponent's traps. So that's the deck. The extra deck is, it's pretty much all dragons, so that I don't screw up Totem Dragon. Anyway, first off, 5-headed dragon, who is always the target for Future Fusion, because his fusion material monsters are any 5 dragons. So basically I get to dump any 5 dragons from my deck to my graveyard. I don't usually get him out because they usually kill Future Fusion before he shows up. But if I do, hey, it's a 5,000 beat stick. Iron Sheen Dragon, Black Rose, Stardust, RDA, and Trident Dragion, who is a personal favorite of mine, even though I don't get him out very often. He's just awesome looking. So anyway, that's my Dragon deck. It's really not too terribly great. I'm trying to think of ways to make it better. I might want to stick another Kukimoo in there. But I don't know. Sticking more with zombies nowadays. Anyway, this is Dragon Master Knight signing out.